Oh man, I've been here. I hope you're excited for the last game of this series because the Flyers are down 0-3, everybody. And that's where we're at in this series. Flyers down 0-3. They are not coming back. It's not happening. It is not happening. It is not happening. It is not happening. We call that NH. Not happening. They are not coming back at all. 0% chance. Negative % chance they're coming back. So then you're like, all right, we caking, what are we doing here? And you're like, that's kind of the thing that we're all kind of dealing with, is that we're just watching a game knowing that the series is practically over, just about over, but it's still Stanley Cup playoff hockey, so we'll still watch it. You just gotta see if the Flyers will squirm for one game, maybe 2 games, maybe 3 games. I'm hoping they honestly, we're all hoping they don't struggle at home. Just die. Let's make it easy. We don't want to see this go. I mean, this isn't the Flyers team. They're not ready yet. Their players are pretty young. A lot of them are under 25, still figuring out their roles in the NHL, still figuring out how to play NHL hockey, still figuring out what the playoffs is about. Grit and grit. Why don't you? I haven't heard any flushing. Taking the hockey guy, Logan Stanko. And as you can see, we got our hockey cards out today. Our but a our hockey cards that I get to show off today. For the Carolina Hurricanes, the team that is up 3 games to none in the series, the team that is going to win probably today. Andrei Svechnikov, I think he scored 2 goals last game. Svechnikov is just a monster. I think he was kind of slower in the series to begin with, but last game he let his presence be known. Jackson Blake is the next player. He's another guy over here that I believe Jackson Blake is a player right here. He's kind of usually always in the right place at the right time, and he knows how to keep the play moving. And I think that's one of the reasons why this player is why he blends in well with the Hurricanes play style. Logan Stankoven on the Hurricanes. One of the speedy little guys that always can rip a shot quicker than you can say shot. Oh, not to mention, most of the time he scores. On the Flyers, Matvey Michkov. Hopefully he's playing. He got scratched one of these games. Now Michkov has had some problems, of course, with the Flyers organization. Travis Konechny, the guy that embodies the Flyers, but it's not the captain. And Forrester, Another young player who's trying to figure out how to play the right way in the playoffs. These are our 6 players that I want you to listen for, pay attention to when you're watching the game at home. Of course, these are going to be some of your biggest playmakers. These are going to be some of your biggest difference makers on the ice. Pay attention to these players. Now, if you're the Hurricanes, there's a couple of different ways to strategize the way that you play the game right now. You can stay extremely, extremely competitive. And what I mean by staying extremely, extremely competitive is that you are skating super hard to the puck. You're trying hard to win. No matter where you're going, you're trying to get that puck. You are fighting for that puck with your life at every moment's notice. Or you could be trying to tire out the Flyers. You're up 3 games. The sweep is satisfying, but at the same time, you can generally watch a team exude a lot of their energy in some of those extra games. But also in the playoffs, I mean, the weird thing is that in the playoffs, normally you get time to rest before the rounds, especially if you finished early. However, this year in the playoffs, apparently the round just started because we had round 2 going before round 1 even ended. That was stupid and weird. I don't like that one bit. I don't like that one bit. Not one bit did I like that. But here we are. Where's that puck at? Flya fans are just clapping their hands. Clap your hands, Flya fans. Hurricanes have it in the Flyer zone. In the diagonal boards, there's a little battle going on. Barkey loses a stick, but the Flyers still manage to poke the puck out. That's definitely offsides. Who's 17? Who's that young guy? McCannell? Never heard of that dude. We'll be back after this commercial. We take it back at the game. We back at the game, back at the game. But woo woo. Woo 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 woo. Has anyone heard that Bruno Mars song? Woo woo woo. Woo 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 woo. I don't know what this is. So about those Buffalo Wild Wings. Where's this puck at? Where's this puck at? Hurricanes shooting that around the boards, and it's Svechnikov gets it to the center of the ice, and the Hurricanes take a ripper of a shot, but it goes off the net right over the. I'm pretty sure that's the. There's no way they're playing Harrison today. Forster, he scored. If you're a Flyers fan, you're gonna be happy about that. Yay! We're not dead yet, but we're dying. Where's that puck? It gets sent all the way down to the Hurricanes ice. Sorry, I've been quiet for a while. I just been thinking. Like, there's nowhere they're playing Harrison today, bro. Hurricanes getting big shots. DeAndre Miller sends the puck up to Andrei Svechnikov, and the Hurricanes continue to move the puck up the ice. But it came back, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to attack again. They're right there. Just waiting for the commercials to be over, looking through Hockey X. Nope. Makes me happy for that guy at least. Where the Hurricanes go. They've got it right behind the Flyers net. How are they going to get this puck around? A bounce play. Here they go. I mean, the Flyers are feeling pretty good. They only got 3 shots and they got 1 goal. Less than 10 minutes to go in the first period. Hurricanes send the puck in deep. Couturier doesn't want to keep that puck, doesn't want that puck to stay there, so he tries to shovel it out. Now he flips it out. Flyers on a 4-track through the neutral zone. Nishkin pushes the puck forward back to the neutral zone out of the Hurricane zone. And now Zegras has it back in the Hurricane zone. Flyers trying to get control of this puck. They know that they are on their they're on her. Looks like there is a penalty, probably on Zegras. Svechnikov for the Hurricanes sets up an offensive play. They just dump it. They don't care. They just want to get their power play started. Minnesota Wild watch party. Oh, the Avalanche are here, man. The Wild are here, man. There's gonna be some hockey game here later today, everybody. Hopefully, it's a good hockey game, an exciting hockey game. We know how to scam. Oh no, Michkov is a scratch. We gotta take Michkov off. Sorry, Michkov. You're gone. Who else are we putting on instead of Michkov? Is Kate still hurt? We'll look. I'll have to look, everybody. We'll go back to York. Young Guns Yorkie. Get rid of that. Hurricanes still on the power play. 50 seconds left. They're on the far circle. Gonna send it back to Goss to spare. He's at the top part of the slot. It's Aho in the close circle. He's gonna do a diagonal pass, and the Hurricanes get a shot. Goes just wide. Flyers get the clear. Only 30 seconds left on the power play. DeAndre Miller is going to slow this play down. Try to push it up to Taylor Hollow. The puck is just a little bit too far away from him, so he actually couldn't generate the offense. This power play is pretty much going to come to a close. And nothing for the Hurricanes. Why is this camera angles feel so awkward?
Goodness. It's a windy day. Like barely missed it. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. It's a windy day. Like barely missed it. Oh my God. That's tough. Could have been real. All right, video's over. Video's over. It would have been a disaster. It's not a
Much hype on not much hype on social media, especially on X regarding this hockey game right now. I don't know why. I don't know why, everybody. I don't know why. But the hype is not really there. Is it because the Hurricanes don't necessarily play the most exciting hockey in a lot of people's perspective? Or could it be I tried trying a new angle for my camera today. How's everybody doing? Flyers up 1-0 in this hockey game right now. I am Week Cakin. I am your favorite hockey personality. This is Saturday. This is the day that you gotta just kick back and enjoy. Maybe you're having a chilly one. Maybe I should have a chilly one. Ooh, there's a few chilies in here. Don't don't tell the moderator, okay? Nobody let her know that I'm having a chili, okay? I'm gonna try and kill this chili, okay? She won't even know, okay? Our mod won't even know because I'm a sick. What do we used to call him? Sick, sick fuzz, sick buck, and sick buck. Hey, sick buck. Too cold. I'm such a wuss when it comes to chugging. I get like 2 seconds into it. I'm like, nope, it's too cold. Way too cold. Don't like it. Oh, the Flyers almost so close. Connecting on the back door. Power play for the Flyers erupting. They're so close from getting another goal. With less than 5 minutes in the period, the Flyers would be feeling quite confident going into the second period. Up 2-0. One for 16 on the power play. That's not good. Not many teams are going to win the Stanley Cup with a power play like that. You're also not going to win the Stanley Cup being down 0-3 in a series. So figure it out, Flyers. I mean, the Flyers crushed the Penguins. But at least the Penguins won a couple of games. Pops is messaging us. How's it going, everybody? How's it going, everybody? I'm Week Haken. I'm your favorite hockey personality. Today we're talking Flyers, Hurricanes, hockey. Still first period. And as of right now, the Flyers are on a power play. And on the power play, the Flyers, they've got a couple of shots. But haven't really scored. The Flyers are trying, but the Hurricanes always seem to have the answer. That's how it feels. Two players with no kills. Two players with no kills. Come on, Flyers. Come on, Flyers. Come on, Flyers. Trying to play with the puck behind the Hurricanes net. You got Goss to spare and Nishkinen behind the net. And they're not going to let the Flyers touch the puck. Sanheim, Couturier, they try, but the Hurricanes just seem to always win the puck battles. Lock in, everybody. Lock in. We have a Stanley Cup. This is the fourth game in this series. It does look like it's probably gonna. I mean, anytime a team is up 3-0, let's be honest, they're like, all right, this is a sweep. It's just a matter of when will they when will they die? We are just waiting for that team to die. That's it. That is all. And right now, Flyers, they look like they just doing Flyers things. They don't look well. They got one goal the last power play. They were trying, they were moving the puck around, but now the Hurricanes. Let's see if they get back in their groove. If the Hurricanes get in their groove, it's really hard for the Flyers to combat them. The hard part is that the Hurricanes play that smothering man on man. They're instantly on you. You don't really have much time to have the puck by yourself. And that's why the Hurricanes are so good at hockey, and that's why they're so competitive. Hmm. The Hurricanes are probably just trying to tire out the Flyers. Hurricanes, how are you going to generate some offense? 1 minute remaining in the period. Slavin comes up. He's going to shoot the puck backhanded all the way. It hits Vidar right in the 5 hole. He blocks it with those pads. And it looks like an icing. This has been one of those periods where it's kind of hard to call the game because the puck just keeps going both ways so quickly. Pretty much not a whole lot of action this first period. Flyers score. Oh, and there's a hit. What? We got a 2-on-1 to end the period. Konechny completely missed the net, even though it looked like Anderson scooted all the way over. That's going to be it for the first period, everybody. I'll see everybody for the second period. It wasn't that we got one goal by the Flyers. The Hurricanes were putting on some pressure, almost a last second 2-on-1. Konechny connected with the puck, but just couldn't raise the puck too much, and he shot too much left. And then some weird snuggle with Anderson at the end of the period. Apparently, there's like a second, 1.6 on the clock. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. That's the period. I'll see everybody for period two. Game's back on, and here we go. Period 2. And I'll come on. I'll come on over. I'll come on over. I'm not looking. Why did my camera be moving or something? I didn't do my hair today, dude. I have the day off, man. Wearing my Whalers hoodie today. Whalers, Whalers, Whalers. Oh, Hurricanes, right? The Hurricanes. That's how they are. That's how they do. That's why we're in the card view a little bit for right now for today. Doing a little bit more of our card view for today because I'm enjoying the day off. Nonetheless, second period of our hockey game. And we'll see if the Flyers can hold on. But as we said in the beginning, it's kind of this is this hockey is just hard to watch because you're just watching a team flail for as long as they can before they inevitably kind of just have to give up and let the other team just takes over. This just isn't a Flyers team that you look at and you're like, you know what, this is the team that can come back from 4-0 or 3-0. The Penguins tried. Obviously, that didn't go too well for them. Now it's the Flyers' turn, and they're like, "Yeah, this is hard. We don't like doing this. Winning the first couple was a lot easier than having to be flawless for the rest of the tournament, or at least the rest of the round, which is playing flawless hockey for a week. We can't lose for a week and a half." Mitch Marner just crushed the Mighty Ducks the other night. What was it? 3 goals he got and 4 points. Guy was on fire. Absolutely on fire. Only 6 shots for the Flyers. I mean, they look like they're getting in the offense, but they kind of get to the zone, and then you notice a lot of times their offense just kind of crumbles because they end up trying to chip it, or their redirect just doesn't get there. It just seems like the Flyer strategy continues and it continues to crumble for whatever reason, and we're just here watching it happen. How much does a team make for a home game during the playoffs? On average, how much does an NHL team make on average in revenue? On average, how much does an NHL team make on average in one NHL playoff game, assuming they're hosting? $2 to $5 million is what a quick AI and Google search says. 2 to 5 million. Second period means one hockey pack, one pack, one pack. Mod, would you like to pick pack? Pick a pack, pick a pack, pick a pack. Medals 2024, 2025.
Is this the Gen Z card?
The Gen Z card.
I can't remember. The Z Force, I mean. The Z Force.
Well, I know the Z Force was in the 23, 24, but I don't know if it's in the 24, 25.
Okay. I just
You know whose rookie season this is?
24, 25.
Yeah, 24, 25.
Well, reverse. And it's a good die.
That's who?
The die?
Final answer?
Making everything. Yes.
Celebrini.
Die.
Your favorite shark that you don't know. Tage Thompson for the Buffalo Sabres, who are just 1-1, who are trying to maintain their composure in their match as they have to go back to Canada 1-1, go back to Montreal. Eli Toivonen for the Kraken. Connor McDavid, Edmonton Oilers. Mason McTavish, the Mighty Ducks, which just got absolutely smacked yesterday against the Golden Knights. And our hit. Well, what's the screen?
PNG. PNG. That's what I want. PNG.
Stashes, Gen Z Center, which, who knows, this might be a worthless card if Austin Matthews goes to another team in the summer, which I don't know. Hopefully, Austin Matthews just gets on the phone with Gavin McKenna. He's like, all right, we're both going to pick this other team. We're both going to go to the Minnesota Wild. Our rookie is Zach Bolduc, which I think he's already on the Canadiens. And that's our pack. Austin Matthews and Zachary Bolduc. You think that's all?
You think that's all?
I'm going to do one more. Because I didn't do one during the first. Now we'll do 23-24. Hurricanes on the power play. 134 left on it to go. Let's see if they can generate anything. If I were the Hurricanes, I'd get Taylor Hall out there. Taylor Hall has been having a blast this playoffs. But Gostisbehere is on it nonetheless. And here they go. They're going to set up. Gostisbehere is going to switch pucks with the Ehlers and blast it from the blue line. 92-mile-an-hour slap shot. Gostisbehere and the Hurricanes maintain puck possession as they still got a minute and 8 seconds left. Gostisbehere's second slap shot. He's thought about a third. He for sure thought about a third, but he didn't aim to take it. They're going to slow it down a little bit. Ehlers, cross-ice speed is that Svechnikov. He goes knee down. Couldn't raise the puck like he was hoping to. And Gostisbehere holds the puck in as Aho dumps it along the boards. You can see the Hurricanes players are starting to get tired as there's only 30 seconds left of the power play. Can't find that opening in the Flyers. Morgan Frost, you're not even on the team. You're on the Calgary Flames. Philip Forsberg, Nashville Predators, you didn't make it into the playoffs. Seth Jones, you're a kitty. You didn't make it into the playoffs. Owen Power, you're in the playoffs. And now you're going back to Canada, back to Montreal. 1-1 series. And our hit. Energetic Explosions, Tom Wilson. I know we have a couple of Tom Wilson fans here in the chat. Tom Wilson looks like a galaxy. You didn't make the playoffs. And Vincent Dearnay I don't even know what team this guy's on, but he's a rookie. And Tage Thompson, that's 2 Tage Thompsons. All right. That's 3 Sabres, 2 Tage Thompsons, one on each box or pack. If you're a Tage Thompson fan, you really like that pack opening. We'll go back to me throwing up the hood because I didn't do my hair at all today, so I look so ratchet, dude. I look like I got a dead skunk on my head, man, if I don't do my hair. What do we want to do for food? So,
Wild games are late. What was just going to do? But I didn't know what your situation was today for food.
I haven't really eaten much. I just had 2 pieces of pizza for lunch. Leftover pizza. So I've had is 2 fat pieces of fat pizza.
Maybe I'm gonna double check on that. Buffalo Wild Wings promotion.
Yeah, see what that's all about. See what that's all about. Flyers maintaining the lead. The Hurricanes have just about 3 times the amount of shots, and now we're seeing a tripping penalty. Is that going against Stahl? Is that going against Stahl? Dude, I look so bad about this. Dead chipmunk hair over here. I don't even have my cool lights going in the back. Gotta fix that. Gotta fix all that. Let me fix those lights.
I think
Make it look all cool again, everybody.
I think what's gonna fix that whole problem is I just get a completely different power strip, because this particular power strip has a unique situation where it's trying to save you money by having 3 always on, 1 control plug, and then everything after the control plug, it does whatever. Everything that will follow.
Yeah, and I had it working.
I was a
I
so I'm surprised you got it working with this strip. I can't. So I'm just gonna get you another one. That way there are no freaking problems.
All right, let's talk about the NHL around the league right now, everybody, as we kind of got this commercial break going on right now. So after this, we got the Minnesota Wild, Colorado Avalanche, Game 3 here tonight at Minnesota. Pretty much they're 1 game behind the way. Well, Pops is already leaving. 2.5 million per game net profit the other day. Montreal had 0 shots on goal, but still had opportunities. Have a good night, Pops, if you want to leave. Thanks for stopping by. So the Minnesota Wild and Colorado Avalanche, it's game 3 tonight. And this is the game that really determines how this series is going to end. Because if the Avalanche win tonight, if the Avalanche start out scoring 3 goals, the game is over. And too bad, so sad. You're screwed. You're dead. You're just dead. You just die for no reason, Minnesota. That's how that game's going to end. Or it's going to go the other way, where the Minnesota Wild will get 1 win, and maybe they'll get the momentum to get a second win in Minnesota. And that's all we're praying for, is that the Wild can get and generate some wins. We want to see some wins. Nonetheless, Flyers, back to this game, Flyers are on the power play. Drysdale comes back to collect that puck. Flyers just aren't a team to me that seem like they have the gas. Like I said, they're just too young. The Hurricanes, they're a team that they've gotten so close for the last 4 years. They're just done. They're not taking no for an answer anymore. And as the Hurricanes fan, you're probably really happy to see it. You're like, you know what? It's about time. We've been. I'm sure there's a lot of diehard Hurricanes fans. They're like, dude, getting embarrassed by the Panthers the other season when we couldn't win a game. I mean, of course, you won Game 4 in the conference final last season, but that's all you won. Then you got crumpled in the last game, I think it was, or maybe it was overtime. Nonetheless, you lost. Whatever it was, you lost, right?
Is it kind of bonus? 1 more try.
I want no wings.
That's just working.
I want appetizers. What about the appetizers?
So I find that everything's in the price.
Bottomless appetizers. What happens if you just go to appetizers? Or like happy hour or anything? Barkey was that Martone or Barkey that almost took a point blank shot? It was Martone. I've noticed Martone doesn't like getting too physical. Unless he strays away from a lot of plays that would lead him into physical play. I probably wouldn't doubt him. I mean, he's an 18-year-old boy, and everybody else is like 30, 25-year-old, 28-year-old man.
Oh, It's going through June 10th. 10.99 for a group of 4 viewers. And then the appetizers are mozzarella sticks, fried pickles, mashed potatoes, chips and salsa, and large onions. You can get the premium version that includes cheese curds and guacamole. You get 2 appetizers at a time, and you keep ordering until you finish.
That's neat.
You dine in only. Leftovers cannot be taken home. That might be why I can't see it on the app, because that would indicate we ordered that versus being in the restaurant. Yeah, it looks like it's still going.
5-on-3 for the Flyers.
So we could do that after the game.
That's what you want to do? So you just want to wait.
Are you hungry like right now? You're like superstar.
Well, it's just one of those things to where, do you understand?
How long do we?
Well, this game's gonna go to about 8.
Mhm.
Driving there is like 20 minutes.
Oh,
Probably getting there, going to the car, driving there, getting out, getting in about 20 minutes. And then sitting and getting ordering food, that's another like 20 minutes maybe. So it's like probably won't eat till 9, 6:30. But that's what I was hoping when you got home 2 hours ago. We were having this conversation. Flyers still on the power play taking shots. They go right off the backboard, and it's gonna go all the way out into neutral zone ice, man. Trevor Zegras. There was a slightly viral thing on social media on X that was circulating of him during the second period intermission, and it showed him just pretty much just. It looked like he was just. They showed his body language, and he just kind of looked like he was content. He'd given up. He was ready for the series to be over. He was ready for summer to start. Collect his money and enjoy the summer. Can you get me a meal? Or drops. Some flavor. Flavor from a woo. Oh, dude, what is my camera doing?
there you go. Let me know if you want it stronger. I know you don't like this. This strength that I like it.
They're trying to get me to buy playoff tickets to the Wild game tonight, and I'm like, dude, I just bought a bunch of controllers that were super expensive. These controllers were not cheap. Then I bought the cards for my Magic deck. If everything looks good, I should be making the deck full foil. There's special wrap, well, except everything except for the guild gates. So 56 cards. Which of course I can fix that whenever I want. but I'm just happy to get all the important. I'm happy to get the important stuff in. Like I actually decided to pucker up and buy the lands, and the dual lands. I bought the dual lands. Yeah, I bought those too. I bought all my cards foil, and I made sure to 100% not buy from the card shop, not from last time.
Yeah.
I say like I'm like nope, staying away from them 100%. 100%. How's everyone doing, man? It's the weekend. We're watching some hockey. I'm enjoying my day, just watching hockey, everybody. Watching some hockey. I got Call of Duty League going on, reading some social media. I'm just enjoying it. Someone opening some hockey cards today. Ah, I like opening hockey cards. It's so much fun. Have to start Wally too. You're absolutely right about how to dismantle Colorado. Approach Colorado. We're getting caught watching their attack when our defense is on their heels. That's my client that's been giving me those hockey books and the hockey cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're now that's texting a little bit about hockey. Talk to me a little bit about the league. Come on, Flyers. Some Flyers fan. I like how they wear green and pink. Score for the Hurricanes. Tie game just like that. Was that Blake? It was. Blake, one of the players I have on the cards. Hurricanes fans whipping their towels. What died?
I pushed off the shell and turned it like
Oh,
astrology thing, so it just sounds
I was wondering if it was the crystal trees. I was like, oh man, that's not gonna be fun to clean up. How long do you want to keep those crystal trees up?
I do not find
I think they're cool, but at the same time, I don't.
it's like an experiment. I thought they were gonna be harder crystals, but they're not.
Well, especially when you looked at the picture and they looked like they were geodes coming out of rocks, and then you look at this and you're like, it's not another goal. Hurricanes. Vladar gets knocked down. 2 goals in less than a minute and a half. understands that he is going to be number 2 behind Wally. And you can see his attitude is starting to shift as he's starting to learn he's expendable. You've been able to see it in a couple of interviews where he's a little sour. You have to go back to Wally and almost write him all the way. You can see the talent is there and he's confident. If you play Gus Bus, Gus Bus, you know he's going into that net. You know that he's going into the net with a lack of confidence. Goaltender interference. They're saying no goal, no back-to-back goals in 90 seconds. Flyers fans need this. There's some Flyers fans that are leaping for joy out here. Some Flyers fans. Can you believe that? A couple of Flyers fans. That could be due to age. Due to age. Pucks a bouncing. 18 shots so far for the Hurricanes and only 8 for the Flyers. It's a tie game. I think that's the hard part right now, period. I feel like Wally is more. Gus is more worried about his job than this current run. Seeing the first shot go in was a dagger to the heart last game. Back to the Flyers. Flyers Hurricanes 18 to 11 hits. Flyers still maintaining a physical presence. And at least for the first half of this hockey game, it looked like they were doing a decent job knocking the Hurricanes off of the puck. Of course, now the Hurricanes are on the score sheet. It's a little bit of a different conversation, right? You can definitely see that the Hurricanes are generating offense. Come on, Hurricanes, what you got? Are you going to generate some more offense? We need to see some more goals. To end this series, Hurricanes, I don't want to see this go on for much longer. Don't get me wrong. The Flyers, they're a fun team to watch, but they just haven't been clicking. I mean, if they would have at least won the second game and it was 2-1 right now, this would at least be a fun series to watch. But down 3-0, you just know it. When you just know it's over, it's not fun to watch. Three to 14 block shots Flyers with 14 blocks means they're hopping in front of that puck every single chance they get to save that puck and make sure that it doesn't go in. 3 to 14 is insane. And now they're up to 19 hits. Flyers are putting everything they have into this game. Hard part is that they're not going to get the results they're looking to get. Me too. Look at the shot differential. The Flyers are squirming and trying to figure out a way to squeak out a win to stay alive. But they know the probability of them advancing to the next round. I feel like you can see it in their play. Here we go. Flyers getting out of their defensive zone. They want another goal. Even though it looks grim, the way the Flyers are thinking, and the only way you really can think, especially if you're professionals, like you got to keep playing. All right, Flyers, Hurricanes, what you got? What you got? 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the second period. Game 4 of the second round of the 2025-2026 Stanley Cup Eastern round, second round, I guess. What do you semifinal? It's not semis or quarters. What's that? Quarters? Quarterfinals. What do you wish you could tell the Flyers? Especially Matvey Michkov. I even spelled Matvey right. Oh, the Flyer, he didn't score? Matvei. Flyers almost get a chance. Where did that bounce go? There's nobody there. Sanheim sent the puck all the way to the boards, and there's literally nobody there at all. Flyers lose the puck. They lose the zone entry. They got to sink it back in. More chances for the Flyers. The Hurricanes just come back every single time. And they set up so quickly. I think that's the thing the Flyers need to figure out is how to set up quickly and just get a shot or two, and a shot or two that's effective. A lot of their shots are getting cut off, or they're maybe they're just too predictable. Did you hear he got scratched for this game and is not playing? Almost there for the Hurricanes. They're right behind the net. Is that Svechnikov? Who's 28? No goal. The battle continues. Looking for opportunities, looking for holes in the Flyers defense. Hurricanes, they're calm about it though. But at the same time, they're quick. If they don't see an option there, they're gonna move. They're not a very stagnant team. And I think that's why they're so hard to compete with, is because they move so much. And it makes it hard for other teams to follow them, right? And if they can't follow them, well, they're not going to guard them too well. Jankowski missed a whole net, bro. An empty net. A whole empty net. I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm not like cheering for either team, honestly. Come on, Flyers. Are you going to get on your zone? Ristolainen skates it up, drops it for Konechny. Konechny looks, centering feed. Ripper! Where did it go? Did he miss? That was a beautiful feed. That was a beautiful feed. Oh, bro, unfortunate. Man, to have a Michkov jersey right now, I would be dead inside. And I'm Week Aiken. I will see you back here for the third period as I take a break. See you back, everybody. Third period coming up soon. My lunch break at work varies, dude. Period 3. This could be the last period of the Flyers' lives this season. 1-1 as we start the third period. And we'll see how the Flyers behave. We'll see how both teams behave. I'm so anxious. Everyone's likes to record Gritty. Gritty having a great time with the Flyers fans because they're a bunch of Flyers. Jet Saber didn't say a thing about the Buffalo Wild Wings.
He did.
I'm telling you. Hurricanes in the offensive zone. They win the face-off. Chatfield comes around, centers the puck. No one connects with it. Got some lotion on my nose. I know.
If you're up for it, give this a try. Tastes is really good.
I got my own drink. Got my water. You can take it. Yeah, ask for that. Well, I'm not like upset, but I mean, I know you're trying to like make it happen, but the powder energy is just not.
It's just different.
Well, I don't trust it. Well, I feel like it's the meal, like the meal with energy. It's just hard to measure how much caffeine you're getting.
For pulse, pulse is the exact same amount of energy for the full Celsius, which is good.
So dumb my hair looks like without any sort of actual product in it, everybody. It looks so stupid. I look so dumb with it. And today I was like, you know what? I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. I'll be going there around time the game starts. What's the whistle for? You know what? Even though I'm wearing the Hurricanes, I'll put on the Wildcat.
If you're worried how much caffeine is, try putting exactly so you only have
It's stupid. I don't like these bed sheets. Look at this. And what doesn't stay on my pillow. I can't deal with this in my life. It's like it's a 1/4 inch.
too small or too short.
Like well, it's a quarter inch, like just enough. And so then it just slips out instantly, and you're just like, I hate my life. Can't even tuck it in there. Every second I wake up, my face is in my yeah, it's not cozy, it's not snuggly, it's not even wuggly. I don't even like it. Chatfield's in our shot. Chatfield. Jalen Chatfield. 25 shots for the Hurricanes and only 9 for the Flyers. Not a good ratio. Not a good ratio at all. It's almost 3 times the shots for the Hurricanes. And that's pretty much what this entire series has looked like. It's just so obvious that the Flyers are outmatched. It's very obvious the Flyers are outmatched. Flyers look to steal the puck in the offensive zone. The Hurricanes are like, yeah, we saw you coming. We're ready for it. Blake pushes the puck the other way. Now Stankov and score! Score, 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 score! Stankoven. Hurricanes now have the lead, and the Flyers know how hard it's been for them to score goals. They're like, all right, we're just waiting to die. We are waiting to die. I don't see the Flyers scoring at all. Coming back. Another sweep. I mean, and if you're the Flyers right now, I feel like there's so many players on the Flyers that are just like that are just waiting to lose. What's going on, ref? What's going on, ref? Something got crunched? Dude, I call that Blake, Paul, Stanky. Paul and Stankoven, and that combo has been insane. It's been cool to watch Taylor Hall find a place to gel. He's always wanted to be the guy, but then they're always trying to say, don't be the guy. And he's like, I'm trying to be the guy, but I don't know how to not be the guy, but also be the guy. He just has a lot of difficulties, a lot of struggles. I hate to say it, it's been the same thing every single game this series. So, did you know that the Minnesota Wild is doing a outside or a live? They're doing a watch party. Nope, nothing fun on the hockey X. Back to the game. Well, look at the time. That Wild game's gonna start pretty soon. So we're gonna have to, after the stream's done, practically just. Do you know where we're driving? Which is the one? Which is this one? Where are you going? Do you know where it is?
Yeah, if you said it, that's fine.
Yeah, you're right.
I would need to have it.
Yeah, it's right next to it.
Okay, yeah.
We're all right in front. Score, score. The Flyers tie it up. Who's that? Number 20? Were her teeth like completely brown? Well, Flyers is what we didn't want them to do, and they tied up the hockey game. It's bump. Ties up the hockey game. 10 minutes left to go. Flyers are struggling to stay alive. And I can't tell if the Flyers want to lose or if they want to play. Look at this camera angle. This camera angle. It's not even straight on. It's out to the left. That press box isn't straight on. It drives me insane. Flyers, what are you doing? We don't want overtime. We want to watch the Wild game on time. It's just sad right now how there feels like there are some series that are fun and worth watching right now, and there's some series where you're just like, this is the dumbest thing ever. I don't want to give you my time at all. I don't care about this at all. What's that? Oi, I'm talking to you. What are you doing over there?
Was I threw away the things on the table, and I was looking for their
Any luck finding them?
things not had any luck finding. I have a few more places to look, but it is strange.
I mean, you can double check the long white box and see if there's rares. The only rares and mythics I found are at the very end. There's this one small section where I put my Celestia cards that I upgraded, and they're just sitting in the very back.
Okay.
Stupid bump. Low bump.
And so it's a 9-minute drive home.
Yeah, it's really close. Needs an X. So many people at the Grand Casino Arena tonight. That would be a fun environment to be around. Another commercial, dude. Oh, I'm so tired of these commercials. Oh no. What? Who do you think is going to make it to the Stanley Cup final from the East? I don't like these box ratios at all. That is not good. Dude, I mean, if they drop the SI rate down, at least people will care about them more. Back to our Hurricanes Flyers game. Flyers doing what they can to stay alive. That's been the talk of the entire game. The Flyers trying to generate the offense. Well, that's the other half. The Hurricanes have just been unstoppable. They get these plays which don't look too dangerous, but they're able to get tricky shots. And those shots are always, always, always deadly. Always deadly. Flyers have it in the zone. They're setting up their passing. They're getting shots. Doesn't get through traffic, and not only does it not get through traffic, comes out to the neutral zone. Flyers are going to do what they can to set back up, but it doesn't connect with the Flyer. It connects with the Hurricanes, and they're going to send the puck all the way back down to the Flyer zone. Sanheim curls around, looks for an option, gives it to Martone. Martone a give and go. He can't catch the hot puck. Hurricanes steal it back again. Is that Martinook gets crunched up against the boards? No, it's Carrier. Carrier has a goal tonight. I wonder if anyone's gotten a box of it yet. Digimon Dual Revolution box opening. Well, I don't know, man. I feel like I make the same box openings as everybody else, but theirs are just so much cinematography, a lot more interesting. It could very well be the Hurricanes' year to make it past the conference finals. I was hoping they'd tell me what they have and what they give you per box. Suck. That would suck if the boxer hits go down. We're in a commercial break, everybody. I'm gonna move around a little bit. This is boring. From that commercial? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Under 10 minutes to go in the hockey game. The Flyers can see they're like, well, maybe we can bring it a little back. Bring this a little bit back. I mean, maybe not by a lot, but maybe we can bring it a little bit back. Who is Gritty yelling at? There's got the Hurricane fans. My gosh, so proud of you. Flyers yet another attack. Let's see how long they can keep it in the zone. They get one pass, two pass, three pass. This has to be the shot. Bounces right over the shoulder of Anderson. Stankoven does a stretch pass. Ah, Hall doesn't get it. And he gets shoved in the boards. Two not fun things to deal with. All right, Hurricanes win the face-off and almost a 2-on-1. Was it Robertson had the puck a little bit too far ahead of him? Vladar looks like he just got a save that could have been of the hockey game right then and there. We just want this game to be over. We're fans are like we're watching this game. We're like, can this just be done? I'm ready for this to be over. In like a nice way. Like it's not like I don't hate the team. It's just boring. Anytime a series is down 3-0, you just feel like none of the games matter. Hmm. There was an Austin Powers bachelor party at a playoff game. Imagine that being your bachelor's party. All right, guys, we just got to go to this playoff game. That's it. Yep, we're all gonna pay. Yep, if you're coming, you're all showing up. $300. Flyers almost get another one. Hathaway got a point blank shot. Almost got a second one. Battle in the corner. Chaos ensuing. Can the Hurricanes get it out of their zone? They do. Hurricanes with the dump. They're gonna allow both teams to change. Cam York. He's the player that ended the series against the Pittsburgh Penguins in the first overtime in that scoreless game, which of course ended up being a 1-0 hockey game.
I actually think they're in all of their appropriate guilds or colors, small colors, because this is the second guild I found rares in their guild pile.
Interesting. Okay.
So that makes me think we just didn't get a lot or already in various decks.
Okay. Thank you.
Much worse, but
It's all right. I ordered everything, even if I didn't have it, for the most part. So I'm feeling pretty content.
Right, then I found Bulgari, only 1 5 from Bulgari, and I was like, well, I better get more gills, I got higher cards in them. Turns are in there. You probably go get all.
Come on, Hurricanes. Come on, Flyers. What do we got? Behind the net of the Hurricanes. Can they clear or the Flyers get it out or the Flyers score? Line. Oh, he overskated the puck. They're trying. Oh, and it comes out of the zone. Stanley will just rip it back in out of frustration. Please, dude, I'll be honest, everybody, I'm not casting overtime. I'm hungry. We're gonna go out to Buffalo Wild Wings to try out the bottomless appetizers like we keep seeing on the commercials. We're gonna get sold by the marketing, so their marketing scheme worked.
Yeah, how dare they convince us to spend money? That's because I look way too almost for him.
Oh my gosh, this game has been so boring. What do you want to wear for the Wild game?
I'm trying to decide because I'm trying to understand if I'm going to be very messy or not.
Well, it's always colder in the Buffalo Wild Wings too.
I'm thinking probably just beans and gestures. These Whalers!
Whalers!
Whalers and
Look at that Lucky Charm Flyer guy. Aladdin Lucky Charm Flyer guy.
is that a security guy down there? It's a god way.
Man, we really should have went downtown St. Paul for this. We could have planned this. I didn't know they had such an event.
I didn't know either. I thought it was like I only heard about it on Friday at work when the old guys at work were like, I wonder if Grand Casino will do this after the X.
Well, tonight is game 3 only.
But maybe we can see if we try it.
Well, it says TBD for Monday's game. I'm like, how is it to be determined? There's a guaranteed second game.
Yeah. Good point.
The crowd has no energy. The players don't even care. I think the Flyers, like, they keep scoring, but then at the same time, I guarantee you, they're like, what are we doing? How much more do we want to play? I'm sure the team wants them to play. The more games they play, the more tickets they sell, the more concessions they sell. A stretch pass canceled for Forrester. Slavin is going to start a different approach for the Hurricanes with a pass. An opportunity for the Flyers is they screw up the Hurricanes' attacking plans, and I guess they just decided to dump the puck on Anderson, and now he saves it. Now we got to whistle because it's in his glove. Sigh. How boring that's a boring you know what I don't like? Boring thing. Dude, if C9 wins this, I'll be so happy. Here comes the Stankoven line. We already know about their success getting that last go-ahead goal. They have the same spirit to do it again. No an icing. Oh man, not another icing, man. I'm just hungry. Chipotle, real difference maker. I've been dude, I'm so excited to practice this Azorius deck.
Yeah, I am.
Well, since I changed everything from the autism I had before,
Yeah, I get it.
I wanted to play the promos, man. What can I say? Well, some of them were fun. Some of them were just like, this thing is like not playable. But at the same time, there's some decks, there's multiple different ways to play them. Game on. Less than 3 minutes to go, everybody, before I'm out of here. And I get to go get some food. I'm a hungry wee cake, and I'll tell you that. This game could still go to overtime. The series could still be extended. Hurricanes just rip the puck back in. Hurricanes get it down low again. They give it away to Hathaway. Hathaway to Glendening. Can't get it out. Hurricanes onslaught continues. I want to make sure that we get that Battle Spirits video done. My goal is to get to be like a big workaholic this summer with my videos and get all the months taken care of, which is like what I'm gonna try to do after like the Stanley Cup's kind of done and whatnot, just catch up on all that.
That makes sense.
The puck's not moving anywhere, man. The Flyers are tired. The energy in this game is so bad. It just feels like both teams just don't care. Look at this, Britt. Apparently, this is what the watch party looks like.
Oh, so cool.
A minute left to go in this game before it goes to overtime, everybody. Flyers struggling to stay alive in the playoffs. The Hurricanes, they just want to end this. They want to go back to Carolina and knowing that they don't have any more hockey to play for hopefully a week. They can rest up and get ready for the next round. Flyers, they don't want their dream of being able to claim Lord Stanley to dissipate.
Wow, I can't believe they pushed overtime.
Everybody, but I'm actually going to disconnect pretty quick because I'm hungry. There's no way Blake scores in this last 3 seconds. So I will see everybody later. Thanks for coming by. Have a good night, everybody. Food time. It's food time. I'm going to go watch the Wild. Had a great time watching the Flyers and Hurricanes. If only this game had more energy. If only. See you later.